Gina.
The news with Gina Grad, brought to you by Bet Online.
What do you got, Gina Grad?
Well, I'm glad you brought this up because there's a study about long-haul flights that, you know what, Adam, I'm getting worried about you, and I hope Dr. Fauci can weigh in on this. This is from Forbes. It says, while the airline industry has touted flying as a low-risk activity during the coronavirus pandemic, 2 new international studies strongly suggest that COVID-19 is very transmissible on long-haul airline flights.
International studies, just trying to keep Americans away.
Keep them out. So we want to be careful because the researchers traced the 217 passengers, crew members, and close contacts. Anyone who had come within 2 meters, or for more than 15 minutes, and from a 10-hour flight, many people got sick. A lot of super spreaders on those long flights. Dr. Fauci?
Yes, it's very dangerous to be outside at all, and I'm very concerned about all these people here at the Improv today.
Yeah.
I don't see anybody. There should be one person in there at all times, at tops.
Just the one maximum capacity?
Yeah, just Adam.
Does that include the performer?
Yeah, no. It just should be Adam in there. The last show, all of his entire audience is now dead, unfortunately.
Oh my God. From
and
last night?
I will now read their names.
Okay.
Scott Nichols.
But
Michael Draconis.
Dr. Fauci, do you think it's safe to
Aaron
fly?
Drucker. Yes, go ahead, Adam.
Dr. Fauci, is it safe to fly internationally?
No, you should not leave your bedroom. So flying across continents is the worst thing you could do.
But can I say this, Dr. Fauci? A lot of people don't have a bathroom in their bedroom. The bathroom is in the hallway next to their bedroom. Would it be okay to leave the bedroom to use the bathroom in the hallway?
No, you can make your mess in a bag and slide it under the door quietly.
So not even...
Don't ill, ma'am. This is life and death.
Not even... You couldn't even leave the bedroom to use the bathroom?
That's correct.
Okay.
I have many bedpans.
And so you're saying all my audience from my San Antonio show 3 weeks ago is dead?
Yeah, they all passed, unfortunately. Let me finish reading all 200 names. Allison Robot.
And
Nikki.
what?
Yeah.
Dr. Fauci, what do you think about the vaccine? A lot of people are frightened to take the vaccine. A lot of people think it's being rushed.
Yeah, don't take it.
Oh.
Don't take the vaccine.
No, I would just hunker down, cover your face with masks, and pray to God your death isn't too painful. But it will be. Yes.
What about getting the vaccine, getting out there, opening businesses, and getting the economy back on track?
No, that's a bunch of malarkey.
But Dr. Fauci, kids need to go to school. Eventually, they need to go back to school.
They've learned enough.
Jesus.
It's time for us all to dig deep holes and get into your deep hole and pray to God. It'll be a quick, merciful death.
Look, Dr. Fauci,
Morbid.
No disrespect,
Grim.
but, your boss, Donald Trump. I think he begs to differ. I feel like Trump has a slightly different approach to this thing than you do.
He disagrees quite firmly. But I will tell you this. I need all the social security numbers of your audience for the death certificates. So if they could write that down on a napkin and hand it to the front, it would be much easier for us to find you.
Sorry, Gina. Go ahead.
No problem. Dr. Fauci might even have an opinion on this. There's this show in Denmark that's
Wear a mask.
Thank you. It's an award-winning television program. It's called Ultra Strips Down. And it puts nude adults in front of school-age children And here's why. The series allows its young participants, 11, 12, 13-year-olds, to ask grown-up volunteers any question they want in order to promote body positivity and combat body shaming. So
What happened?
I think we have a picture for you. So that's the show. And despite Denmark's relatively permissive attitude towards nudity and well-intentioned mission, a lot of people not happy about this, saying they're creating depraved children, and they're thinking of shutting this show down.
Is one guy missing a leg from the knee down?
He does seem to be.
And you know how it should work. Watch, I'll be the guy with the leg missing, Gina.
Okay.
The one guy's, he's naked, but from the knee down, he's missing. Now, we've tiled out his groin, so I don't know if he's been cut or not. There's other parts that are missing. But, Gina, you be the 9-year-old, and you ask me what happened to my leg.
Okay. So, what happened to your leg?
I didn't eat my vegetables, and I talked back to my stepdad. Understand, bitch?
Uh-huh.
Now go home.
Well done. See,
Thank you.
they should keep this show rolling. It may be taken off the air. I doubt it will make its way stateside. But if you want to look for it, it's called Ultra Strip Down.
Hey, can I say this? Or maybe it's just me, but I don't know. I'm unpopular anyway, but I don't care. When they do those things where they go like, we need normal bodies, like we need regular people and kind of normal bodies, the dudes look sort of relatively okay. I mean, in terms of their physiques, you know what I mean? Like the guys were like in decent shape and whatever. And the women are always a little, we have to celebrate the heavy-set woman kind of thing. It's just like, hold on, Gina. God damn it, I'm not done. It's just like the titties. You'll get behind me on this one. Whenever they do the, like, naked women, like, they're the naked, it's always a bunch of fucking A-cups. Why can't we have some titties when they do the naked women thing? Those two dudes had decent physiques, minus the guy's leg, and the chick was like a fucking, she was like a burlap sack full of bobcats.
May I shed some light on that?
Yes.
I am guessing, now, Dr. Fauci's the doctor, and I'm certainly no mathematician, but I'm guessing that those dudes didn't shoot a fucking watermelon out of their baby cannons anytime in the last 20 years. Now, personally, I have no excuse, but I'm going to go ahead and assume that woman has had children come out of her body.
I'm saying if you show a decent-looking woman naked with a nice C or D cup, it's exploitive. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Dr. Fauci, how say you?
That woman must have had octuplets looking at that mess, Adam. Very sloppy. Very sloppy.
Look at the mess.
That's what I'm saying. By the way, the questions from the young 11-year-old boys, like Timmy up front. Yeah, sorry. How do I go gay?
What year did you melt?
That's a scared out of being straight program.
All right, let me do a little business here. Fauci, maybe you could hand the mic over to your boss, Donald Trump. Do you think that... Donald Trump, President Trump, you on there?
Hey, what's up, all you stupid idiots? Trump here.
Donald, I don't know if you saw those naked foreign people, but did you get a load of that broad?
I got a load, all right, Adam. That was disgusting.
Yeah, not attractive. No, not like Melania, that's for sure.
No, although she's turned the corner. There's some things getting away from her, to be honest. Okay, I'm an honest person. You know this. Very honest. Getting a little sloppy there.
Yeah.
The midsection.
Hey, I don't want to get into any, uncomfortable territory here, but the story out of last week about you calling some of the fallen soldiers from World War I losers.
Right.
Was that?
Yeah.
Did that happen?
Yeah, the losers who, right. Yes.
The suckers. You call them suckers.
The suckers, the losers. Okay.
So you say they're losers because they got shot by the Germans, or how'd they get that title?
Well, just, I put myself in those situations. Okay, storming the beaches of Normandy, let's say. Trump would come out of there, arms open, 2 guns, to the top of the hill there, winner. That's all. That's just like Trump. That's what Trump would have done. Okay.
Right, but Trump, President Trump, World War II and World War I were different wars. They didn't storm the beach at Normandy in World War I. You understand?
No, it's all the same thing. It's the world. It's that world. Okay, the world, all of it. And then war, part 1, intermission, part 2.
Do you know who the Allied and Axis powers were in World War II?
I don't know automobiles like you, but I don't know what those words are exactly. Okay. But I do know this, Trump, winner, would have won the war. That was all I was saying. No disrespect, okay?
Would have won the war. All right, Gina, I'm sorry. You have another news story?
Absolutely. And I wonder if the president has been involved in this anyway, or maybe would like to do something like this in the future. NASA and the international beauty conglomerate are teaming up to produce a new campaign filmed at the International Space Station. It's going to be 250 miles above Earth. So a NASA spokesperson confirmed on Thursday as many as 10 bottles of Estee Lauder's popular Advanced Night Repair, that's a serum, will launch into space at the end of the month for some galactic research, but probably more of a commercial. So what they're going to do is the astronauts themselves are going to film these products sort of floating in space for a new ad campaign. They won't be standing or, posing with this stuff because they're not allowed to endorse anything. But Estee Lauder's going to space for this new commercial.
Space pussy, yes, Trump is in. Thank you very much. Okay.
Good.
Trump, Mr. President, you do have a Space Force, right? Is that your new branch of the military?
Yeah, Space Force. How cool is that right there? Space Force. Great tight outfits for the ladies, Terrific.
Are folks going to be launched into space, or are we just worried about ICBMs like coming in from North Korea, or how does Space Force work?
I don't know what it's for exactly, but it's cool. Space Force. Force in space.
Yeah. And are you personally working on designing the uniforms?
It was originally a TV pilot I was pitching, and then someone took me seriously. I kind of forgot I was president for a second there. And then I said, okay, yeah, Space Force.
All right, sorry, Gina. What else you got?
Yeah, no, I have something ripped from the headlines right out of Arizona. Deputies in Arizona arrested 4 people after a routine traffic stop uncovered a stash of meth that is a street value of nearly $4 million. But they didn't find it. Oh, no. A police dog sniffed out the drugs, which weighed 89 pounds. They were driving through the Mojave Area General Narcotics Enforcement, pulled them over. All 4 face charges of transportation of dangerous drugs for sale and possession of dangerous drugs for sale. And it's all because of a little canine unit that found it for them.
Can I have talked to dog handlers. I've talked to the ones that sniff out the drugs and the gunpowder and all that stuff. And even the attack dogs, the ones that chew on your arm and everything. And every handler I've ever spoken to says the dog is just having fun. Like the dog is trying to find its toy. All the dog wants is to get its treat. The dog doesn't have any malice. He's not pro. It's funny because you think of it as like he's a law enforcement. No, he's not a law enforcement dog. He's I want my jerky dog, which it just shows you dogs will fucking do anything for food at any time. That even the ones that attack you are doing it just to get their fucking treat. That's all They do. That's all they want. So the attack dogs, the drug dogs, the backyard fruit dogs, the gunpowder dogs, all they want is their little treat, and that's what they do. And it's always so ironic to me that these dogs can find millions of dollars worth of drugs, and all they want is a little jerky treat at the end of the whole thing. That's all they want. They're just going to find it, and then they throw them their treat, and it's not even a food treat, it's a toy. They just treat them, they want their toy. So the reason
these canines need to unionize. They're working for literally table scraps.
Yes, I know. Like they get them on this toy. Like the way they train them is they have like a baggage carousel down in Quantico, Virginia, or something like that. They go to their training place. They have their little toy, and they put their little toy in the suitcase that has the cocaine in it. And when they sniff it out, then they get their little toy. And the second they sniff out the cocaine, they just go, oh, now I got my little sock toy, and they just go away. That's all. That's all it is. But I always find it to be sort of bizarre for the person who's going to do 14 life sentences, and this dog got a fucking tennis ball in a sock. That's it.
Yeah, I think they need better representation.
I agree. Let's do one more, Gina Grad.
All right. Well, this is just the greatest video ever, so I'm going to have to show it to you. I know that a lot of people think that maybe they started young, learning a skill. And I'm telling you right now, you're a loser and a slacker because you're not little Rich Humphreys. He's 6 months old. We have a picture, maybe a video of him. And apparently he is now a water skiing, wakeboarding prodigy.
Oh, I was about, it was so funny, Gina, when you said he's 6 months old, I was like, don't show that picture of the squirrel who water skis, because I literally was thinking squirrel water, because that's always my I have two go-to examples for the cop-out. There's like the squirrel that water skis. They take a squirrel, they staple his feet down a piece of plywood, and then they drag him behind a boat. You'd fucking water ski too if somebody stapled your feet to a piece of plywood and dragged you behind a boat, right? My fucking grandma Helen's been dead for 13 years. She could water ski if we stapled her feet to a piece of plywood and dragged it behind a boat. So I was like, don't show me that shit, because it's the same shit they do when they go, in Manhattan, somebody made a $10,000 martini. It's a Grey Goose martini with a $10,000 diamond in the bottom of it. Like, that's not a fucking $10,000 martini. And I was so funny. I was thinking about water skiing and the squirrel. You guys have heard me bring that one up as like the cop-out go-to one. But this kid is in fact water skiing.
He's 6 months old. Here's a video. You see him going. He's holding onto a little rail. And he's braced up, he's standing up, loving every minute of it. This was in Lake Powell in Utah. The baby is standing and balancing, and the boat's pulling him. His dad, Casey, posted a comment saying, 6 months and 4 days. Take one look at this kid and tell me he isn't having the time of his life. Such a little stud. # world record.
He sucks.
You could do that. You could do that shit in Utah, but you couldn't do that shit in L.A., right?
Oh no, your child would be taken from you swiftly.
Because Child Protective Services would come after you if you did that shit in L.A. Trump.
Hey, Adam, I once got hammered on those martinis. Threw back like 5 of them. It's awesome.
Oh, $10,000 martinis?
Yeah, I got hammered.
I was thinking, I don't know why this young guy made me think about it, but we're having all these wildfires in California, and then one of the huge fires that burned millions of acres was caused by the gender reveal party.
That's
right? So that kid had a gender reveal party, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. It'd be funny, after the 2 million acres were charred and people died, millions and millions of dollars of buildings destroyed, structures destroyed. It'd be funny if 13 years from now, that kid announced, I'm undergoing gender reassignment surgery. So, sorry about the charred acreage, but I'm becoming a lady now. I don't know if that helps. I don't know if it hurts, but that's what I'm doing. By the way, that kid's
Really
grown
all for
up
nothing.
in California, so there's like a 63% chance they're going to undergo gender reassignment surgery. But
Well, and it's ironic because I think people who do these big gender reveal parties want to show that they care the most about their kid, which is going to be tough when the parents are in prison and never actually meet the child.
President Trump, what do you think about biological men competing against women in sports?
I think that's terrific, a little equality. I'm all for equality. That's Trump's thing.
Oh, you're down with equality now.
Absolutely. I fought women. I don't see sex, as differences.
And I don't know if Caitlyn Jenner's anywhere in the room.
Hold on a second. Let's see if she's...
They hang out together. He's going to get her.
I feel like Caitlyn Jenner is like uniquely qualified to answer the question of formerly biological men, now women, competing against women in track and field, MMA, and all that stuff.
What's up, baby? Yeah.
Sorry, Caitlyn?
Yeah, baby. What are we talking about? Huh?
Caitlyn,
Everybody, it's America's hero, Caitlyn Jenner. Yay! I'm a hero.
Caitlyn,
I only killed one lady. What's that?
Yeah. Caitlyn, first off, congratulations on all the years of the Kardashians, keeping up with the Kardashians, finally coming to an end this season.
Yeah, it's kind of sad, huh? Yeah. But, we had a great run, and I didn't really care for the family by the end anyway. So.
And now, I know it's interesting for you because you're a California Republican. On the other hand, you're a big spokesperson for transgender rights. So where do you come down on biological... Huh?
I just don't know what's so... Whoops, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I just went back to being a guy for like 2 seconds. Sorry. I clicked the wrong button, baby. Adam, I don't know what's so confusing about it. I just don't like gays.
So where do you come down on biological men who are transgendered, who now are competing in women's sports?
Let me tell you this way. Caitlyn hits from the ladies' tees, baby. That's how I feel about it.
Are you dating Caitlyn?
Yeah. Oh, sure, yeah.
And
I got a girlfriend right now. She's fantastic, having a lot of sex, rubbing donuts, baby.
You're dating a female.
Yeah.
Didn't you just say you hated gays?
All right.
Yeah. No, it's not gay because we're trans. We're both trans, so it's not gay.
Oh.
So
Like a double negative.
I feel somehow more gay.
Huh? Oh, shut up, Brian. You know shit. You're transphobic, you asshole. Brian's transphobic, everybody. You heard it.
It had to be said.
Caitlyn, I'm sorry. Sylvester Stallone was on earlier in the evening, and we asked him to sing a Sinatra song. I think it was, That's Life, And I thought he did a pretty good rendition of it, but I'd be curious what your rendition of That's Life.
That's life. You know what I'm saying? I got a wig on. Hold on. Yeah. Let's all sit back and listen to Caitlin's hot version of That's Life. Yeah. That's life, yeah, baby. That's what all the people say, baby. Yeah. You're riding high in April. Yeah. Shut down in May. Yeah. But I know I'm going to change my tune when I'm back on top, baby, back on top of you. You like that? Does that get you hard, Adam? Does that turn you on, baby?
Caitlyn, on a serious note...
I was serious.
On a serious note, Kanye West, son-in-law, I guess, or something. I don't know what he is, but he seems to be off his meds. He's urinating on his Grammy Awards. He's completely lost it. Are you in contact with Kanye?
Yeah. No, we talk here and there. We'll go to lunch. He actually joined in the fun last weekend. We got kind of freaky-deaky at my house in Malibu. Yeah.
What?
But it was, it's free love out in California. And he came over. We were in the middle of something. And I said, join in the fun, baby. Oh, you guys judging that? You guys from Tempe judging? What's happening? Transphobic assholes.
You're making my teeth hurt, Caitlin.
Yeah. I'm making something else hurt, I think.
All right, Gina, let's bring it home, shall we?
You got it. I've never been more ready for you to say that. I'm Gina Grad, and that's the news.
That was the news with Gina Grad.